How many of you think that your thoughts can change the world? How many of you think that your intention can measurably change something out there just the way you want it? I'm a medical doctor and a rheumatologist, and what we've seen today in healthcare is enormous costs, concerns about safety, concerns about physician burnout, and we have an opiate crisis on our hands. So the unique solution that I provide is through physics, which is very surprising to people. But the physics of human intention opens a doorway to something quite remarkable. And it is the physics of William A. Tiller. And he called this information medicine. It is the subject of my book, Bridging Science and Spirit, the genius of William A. Tiller's physics and the promise of information medicine. Science and spirit are equal. They're complementary pathways to knowledge. Science has protocols, you follow them in the lab, and you get outcomes. Just like that, spirituality has its protocols. You do that, and it has its outcomes. To Tiller's world, they're the same. There's a medical epidemic that's happening around the world. It's not just the United States, and that's the epidemic of loneliness. People feel disconnected. So Tiller did something very interesting. He is in Arizona, and he hooked up with a psychologist in Silicon Valley, Dr. Hilberg. And what Tiller did was make an intention, which he imprinted into a device. This is his genius. You know, in medicine, to try and solve our crises about costs and all of the side effects, we're putting more regulation, we're putting more incentives, we're putting little incremental things that we think will solve the crises. We're not making any dent. We have a bigger problem now than 10 years ago. Imagine a healing information, no doctor visits, no waiting room, no side effects, no medications. I thought, oh my God, what could I do with fibromyalgia? What could I do with rheumatoid arthritis? How could we augment even our medicines with our intention, with Tiller helping? To me, it blew out everything I ever knew. Homo sapiens are evolving. We are evolving from Homo sapiens to Homo spiritus. We are spiritual beings. And if Tiller can, with his intention, change materials in his lab, can help people hundreds and thousands of miles away and not know them, what can we do? What can you do? What can you do? What can I do? It is my responsibility. Thank you so much.